I fell asleep last night playing the game. Wasn't feeling well. Why is there a sword in front of me on the ground? What are we doing here? Aid Delimilla and Dilemma. Protect the North Gate from the bandits. Is this the North Gate? Slay the enemy.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours. They mean to overwhelm us.
Man, he got his shield back up already. I wish that shit on you. Well, who are you? Oh, that messed up my other move? That sucked. Knock me down. Huh?
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest. Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Otto Van Housen. Was that a dust storm? I don't know.
All right.
Oh, a beautiful sight. Look at it. Oh, wow. That is nice. Me and my Ambrosia and the beautiful blue waters below us, looking over the desert. That's nice. Now let's go back and see Otto. That's not Otto. That's Otto. Back to Otto. Anything else that's going on here? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff. Okay, let's go back to my room first.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Something on my wall memorials. This Guardian scarf. With this tipper dyed red for the claims of the prior bird and the blood of his fallen Rosarian brothers, the Sir Wade pledged not only his loyalty, but the loyalty of the Guardians of the Flame. Yay! Okay. Anything here? Oh, we got a notation. Oh, we got a bunch of them. I thought I read these already. The Guard and League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us to leave to sip our snake pit in relative leisure. For that I would hazard we have your better half to thank. She put on quite a performance. As for yours, well, from one aspiring thespian to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection, and those stiff limbs of yours, and your countenance, and, well, everything else. We wouldn't want to do the name Underhill a disservice, would we? Screw you, man. Send me a letter, talk down to me. I don't read all this. Sir Wade, okay, yeah, nice. The Guardians are getting... Hey, it's Jamie Hayter from AEW. See, she's hurt right now, so she's acting in Final Fantasy. The Guardians are getting along with the Axis fine enough, working to shore up the rest's walls when not clearing out what few threats remain down in the reeds. Though chances are we'd still be neck-deep in Akashika had you not given the Horde your firm but gentle nudge. I know you're a realm to save and all, but you ever in need of a quick reviver, come see us and we tap you a cask. Is any of this worth me looking at? I mean, it's a bunch of, yeah, okay, we did something for you. You didn't show us your boobs, so we don't really care. Okay. Moving along. I'll get banned now. I don't know, it's some training thing. All of Virtue, stage replays, arcade mode. Yeah, okay, yeah, nice. Exciting stuff. I can barely finish the game, I'm gonna go play replay modes. Levels. Okay.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
No, I'm blind, I didn't see anything. Let's go get our reward from this chica. Desiree.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Give me what I need. I got this one. What is this? 1,500 ability points. Okay.
Here you are.
Yeah, but you're giving me something good, man.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Does this guy have anything for me? I mean, he's not lit up, so obviously.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye?
No, because you have nothing for me. Okay.
Think you can help?
Alright, let's see what's wrong with her. She's gonna yak to me about something that happened.
What will it be today?
Allow me to educate you. Here's the latest information I have.
Could you just highlight what's new so I can look at it? Without, like, looking at... I mean, there's a bunch of heads. Joshua. Yeah, well, okay. That's points of interest. Thorgal is a point of interest? I'm not sure. Thorgal's my dog. Okay. Alright.
One must understand one's place in the world.
A lot of shit going on in this, man.
This
Alright.
ends today's lesson.
Thanks, that was really helpful of you. Doc.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose.
I'm special.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen.
Ooh.
Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Take my death poison. Okay. What am I doing? I'm going to the infirmary to see Joshua. Okay.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Oh no.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
Hmm?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua,
You're
Bed is
coughing
where
up
you
blood.
should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyr not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Okay. We got green exclamation points on the map. You know what that means. And this fool with his cat face. Yeah, Tweety, with the bubble on your head. Got a bunch of new things for me. Yeah, well. Sure, I ain't gonna fight that thing. It looks nasty. Just gotta take me.
Look at the list, do you?
Here
you go.
But you don't. I don't understand. Sometimes I thought he was supposed to bring me to the. Oh man, we got 3 quests here. This is gonna be sleepy time for Jack again, like last night. All right, let's get to it. Knock these off. All right, let's do this one. It's close.
Seems the hideaway's lost its
Blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for?
Yeah, but I've never seen you before in my life.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people will sit down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Oh, excuse me. Not today, I'm afraid.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Oh, not Dumbledore.
I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
I don't want to prioritize it. Alright, whatever. Yay. So, there's a quest in there, and then I gotta speak to Hippocrates. Let's do the first quest. I don't want to pick up multiple quests and have too many things in my log. Alright.
Osman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern. their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambraquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay. Alright, let's go. Mappy time. Wait a minute. Go back. What's here? Why can't I go here? I don't know. Why does it tell me to go here? There's no green arrow there. Let me see something. When I saw something on the map here. What's going on over here? The reading table. Well, let's go there and see what that's about, and then we'll travel. I don't know what's going on exactly. Is that part of a quest? There's a little green dot there too.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
Is there a reading table here, or did I go to the wrong area? I went. Oh, the reading table's in my room. 3. Humble request. Is this another quest? No, okay, don't pick it up. Leave it. Cause that's another quest. I don't want to do this. That's a. So I got 3 more quests here. Shoot. All right, let me just go do this. It's telling me to go here. Why here? I don't know. Oh, this went into the main quest storyline. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do the side quest. Oh, jeez. Why did it do that? I thought I prioritized the side quest. Can I not go back now? Because it locked the whole map up. I couldn't do it.
The 4 of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canva was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
Hold on. I want to help these people. Y'all locked me into this. Okay, I think this is where... Okay, maybe we can go there. I don't have to continue doing that because it locked the whole map up. I couldn't even go anywhere. Okay.
I got peppers to numb your tongue up on fire.
But there were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures.
I like to do the side quests. I know some of them are very, like this one in particular, but I still enjoy doing them. Some of them are kind of good. I mean, there are some secret ones that are like.
To the meadows then.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia. Ogretti said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot.
Got a blue dragon right there. There he is. Blueback Wyvern.
This must be our wyvern. Alright. Let's get this over with.
Backed off, you bastard. Coming. Oh, it's alright.
There's a good boy. This one. That's the way.
Oh, Joshua's with us? That's cool. More the merrier. Hmm. Okay, so we got the raptor liver.
That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent.
Narrow down there. Will they not heal me out of combat? No.
I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Alright,
Better head
great.
back.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do.
Hope it's better than the other slop they out
Chefs of
again.
yore knew what they were on about.
Wyvern livers. What, you fry him?
And here we have it. Fried Mortress of Skyworm.
Yeah.
Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
Good luck. Better you than me.
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavor and sensation.
I don't know, he was a food critic.
Beast emerging from centuries of...
He's writing his New York op.
I think he likes it.
About the food.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking.
Yeah.
But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Cid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Yeah. How about I save the world first? So, making blue-black wyvern dinners. Okay. Alright, let's take care of this sloppy mess. Alright, let's go see what's happening with the person in Hippocrates' room there. What's your problem?
There's a storm coming, Cid. Will there be...
Cid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Of course.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished. My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Cid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly. They were in the atrium when I last saw them.
You gonna spank them?
As always.
Prioritize. Okay. In the atrium. Get this globe out of my way. Atrium. Is it? See, how do I know what I'm tracking? And like, this is another one, right? Eye for an eye. Speak to the children. That's a reading table. Where? Ah, here. Okay. Oh, okay. So go out the back by the blacksmith then. Let's get there from there. Oh, it's for the... Oh, no. He has a quest for me. Gulliver's Travels there.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
Yep, that did happen. I was there.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? They're crashing.
Didn't some little kids do something before?
I say we should...
Alright, you little brats. You broke the scale.
Cid! Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh!
And just how long hasn't it been one?
We're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something worked is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
Uh-oh.
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we?
Oh no. They're gonna have me do a puzzle now? Oh boy. Here we go.
All
This is gonna
right.
take a couple hours.
Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces, the body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others?
Which part will you inspect?
This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh goods? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
Dungeon?
Puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
Enthralling.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you?
Uh-oh. I gotta run back to her and tell her what I did? Couldn't she just be happy that I did it? Sheesh.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. Hey y'all, why y'all standing here waiting for me, huh? Yeah, I'm doing stuff with kids and scales.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow.
Yeah, I swallowed a pill
But
too.
that should come as no surprise.
Stuck in my
She's
throat.
only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Oh, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Yeesh. Thanks. Alright, next on the list. Old Dumbo over there in the back got some questions. Is that thing still in my... Yeah, it is, okay. I'm gonna better look at that. There's a request in there, it said.
What am I gonna do?
Oh, he doesn't read this?
No more.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Well, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a
Oh,
muddle.
goodness.
I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallymill Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Okay, what am I doing? Speak with Karen. Oh no. Oh, Groucho Marx over here.
Lady Karen, how's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait, what exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care, but here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto?
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating about you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
Aye, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Yay, back to Gucci.
I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
Oh, I thought this quest was over.
I suppose it is.
I gotta take Dumbo with me somewhere. I don't wanna go with Goot. I hate him. He's a big oaf. Alright. Why do we have 2 green? Okay. Hopefully this is it. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna call it, cause I have a feeling it's gonna turn a 10-hour conversation. This quest, and wow, I got a lot of ability points. I should really upgrade something, huh? Wait, is this the one where I shoot the? Yeah, you know what? This doesn't stagger too much. What's this thing do? Ooh, wow. That does a lot of... Oh, that's the flame thing I shoot. What's this? Oh no, this is the flame thing I shoot. So what's this? Fire a massive beam of overcharged light that burns any enemy it hits. I'm confused because doesn't this do the same thing? Breathe forth a pummel of light aspect of flame that deals continuous damage. This is a good stagger here. Okay. Anyway, alright, let me see.